Memory. How you doing, my boy?
Hey, I'm good, man. How's it going, dude?
Cooling. Just doing RoTalks. But
Nice.
introduce yourself to the people who don't know you.
Hey guys, so Memory Lane here. Do a bit of YouTube on occasion. Check out my channel. A little bit of GPO, a little bit of everything. Got a little something for everybody. I try at least. But I'm happy to be here though.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I'm a bit excited for this one because it's not like you're a big YouTuber or etc. But you've been playing GPO since day dot. You've been here for a long time. I know you got
Yeah.
strong opinions on the game and what's been going on with the game, etc. So I felt like you would actually be like the perfect guest to speak about what's been going on and stuff along those lines.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to talking to you, man. Hey, whatever questions you've got, I'll be happy to answer.
No problem. First of all, tell us about your background with Grand Peace Online.
Okay, so I started day one. I, I was gonna quit Roblox to be honest with you, but friend was like, "Yo, dude, this game's coming out, man. You should like totally play day one." And I'm like, "All right, I guess I can check it out. Why not?" And then he made a crew for me. It was really cool. He had a name and everything because he knows me really well. He knows like what I really like, stuff like that.
Hmm.
The Afro Pirates is my crew, by the way. I rock an afro in real life, same. So, afro is like a really meaningful thing to me. So, I go by the Afro Pirates, really chill crew. We've had all sorts of people in my crew, friggin' from Planetary, crazy, right? To like some Silver Moon people to
Yeah,
some Masquerade. It's crazy. I don't even know how it happens, but it just happens. But
the
we do a lot of
tryhards.
yeah, we do a lot of grinding. I play the game usually on the weekends now. Really, I work a lot.
Hmm.
Friggin', I work, go to the gym, stuff like that. But yeah. As for more background stuff, I love PvP. I could be considered a sweat at it. I mean, Kiribachi Magu, though, like no Magu damage. I just love Kiribachi. Been doing that since Update Zero, smacking kids with it.
Yeah,
No
Kibachi.
susness, but yeah, I love Kiribachi. Been using that since Update Zero, and I still use it. So, I love public servers. Recently, started getting into that. Got more competitive as of lately. Having a good time though. So, but yeah, do good giveaways and stuff, and a lot of farming sessions, and yeah, that's off the top of my head. That's about it, really.
Hey, that is a lot. Tell me more
Yeah.
about the whole public server thing, because I know public servers has always been a thing. I know back OG GPO update zero, update one, Shell's Town was it. Like even if you didn't have anything to do, you could really just go to Shell's Town and just talk to people, just chill, this vibe. You never know what could happen at Shell's Town. It was completely random. But I feel like now with second seed, the player base is a little bit split. No one really chills. No one chills at Shells anymore. And from what I've seen, I don't know. Like what's it called? Alabasta doesn't really give off that same vibe like at all.
Mm. Yeah. So it took a really long time. At first, I was always just hermited up in a private server, just farming with the homies and stuff like that. I
Hmm.
wasn't really all that competitive back then. Yeah, I did like fight people every now and then, but I wasn't really looking forward to getting into public servers like that. But when Alabasta came around, I started to blossom a bit. I started to go in, and I would go into arenas too. I did a lot of that before going to public servers. I'd get my skill up, do what I got to do, understand matchups and stuff like that. But then public servers became a whole different ball game. Pretty much going in, you had to learn the do's and don'ts. I found that I was usually better than most people that I'd fight, so that was pretty cool. But really just a lot of bounty hunting and of course, a little bit of toxicity. But I mean, hey, it's with like a lot of games nowadays. And
Yeah.
yeah, just bounty hunting, sometimes recruiting, helping people out at times, me, I know what it's like to not have, so it's like, when I see somebody who's like down and like doesn't have much, I'll be like, "Yo guys, we don't have to kill this dude. Let me talk to this dude real quick. Maybe I can help him out, So it's like go in, fight, just do a lot of fighting, help people out, stuff like that, but usually a whole lot of fighting. So yeah, love public servers in that regard.
You know what? That kind of reminds me, right, with the whole being generous thing. I remember when I got scammed of what? I got scammed out what, like 5 devil fruits?
Four devil fruits.
Four
I do
devil
remember what
fruits.
you're talking about.
Yep. And you reached out, you're like, bro, you know what? Here you go. Like, you gave me every single one of the fruits that got scammed. And that, I'm not gonna lie, that is, I don't think I'll ever be able to forget that. Because people like give fruits every now and again, right? Whatever. But you literally just out of the kindness of your heart gave me the fruits that I got scammed. I ain't gonna lie, I felt guilty taking it, but at the same time, it's like I can't say no to fruits. So I don't know. That I appreciate that for real, for real. Just have to bring
Hey
that up
man,
because that was crazy.
hey man, I'd do it again too, freaking because hey AGZ, you know this. You're a cool guy. You've got your fans and stuff like that. I felt for your situation, seeing that video. I'm like, this dude actually had his time wasted, man. Like he fought this dude fair and square. This guy was literally wasting this dude's time. He's a cool dude. Maybe I can talk to him. Maybe I can help him out. And I tried, and I guess it worked, and it did. So yeah.
Yeah, no, honestly, I appreciate that. That you didn't even have to do it, so I was forever be grateful for that, for real.
Hey, no problem, man. Anytime.
All right, talk to me a little bit more about the state of GPO because I'm not gonna lie to you, PvP now kind of makes my skin crawl. Like I don't take the game seriously at all. PvP now is a clusterfuck in my opinion. On top of PvP, you got stuff on top of trade economy being ran by 10-year-olds. You got the state at which the game or the rate at which the game gets updated, which is almost non-existent, etc. What's your takes on stuff along those lines?
Ooh, yeah, that's a tough one. PvP, yeah, it's usually just people exploiting like glitches and stuff like
Mhm.
Afro dashing, Kirby slam.
Is Afro Dash
What
still a
else?
thing?
I heard there was like a former shell of it lingering around, but I mean, I've heard things. I don't know, just hear say crap like that. I don't know, but I think I've seen it. I'm not gonna lie, I think I've seen it. But yeah, people just exploiting glitches and stuff like that, using one-shot combos, extra tanky HP builds, while
Yeah.
Blackleg 40 plus M1 damage, Elo. It's a bit of a mess, man. Ball's head, and even Banir was like, this was probably the worst mistake I've ever made. I seen a screenshot. I don't know if this screenshot was like maybe edited or something, but like he literally posted himself like, balls. That was probably one of the worst things I've ever made. Like it was just a mistake. Like because people really just they use it and they really do abuse it.
Yeah,
And like
there's so many annoying like PvP methods, honestly.
crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, PvP is now granted, I feel like this is a thing with every game. When it starts out, things are more simple. Of course, when it's more simple with people, it's a bit more fun, a little bit
Yeah.
more fair too at times, maybe. But then, as games progress and develop, more mechanics are added. It seems like it's only bound to like always be this thing where like it was so good back in the old days, but then things just become more toxic, and then
Yeah.
things become more exploitable,
Yeah.
and then like yeah, so like PvP right now, while it is fun for me, and while I really never like I don't move stack, I don't Afro dash, I don't Kirby slam, I literally don't do any of these things, and I can still give these people a hard time and usually beat most of them.
Hmm.
But like for it to really require Paul's head. Well, I mean, I don't really use it, but I'm trying to get into it now. Requiring move stack and all these other things. I see a lot of people just rely on that stuff. It's sad, this PvP doesn't really seem to be looking too good right now. While I still have fun with it, I can see its problems, I'm not blind. I can see that it definitely has its fair share of problems. And
Yeah.
at least in PvP, I'm just it's a little tough right now. But now you were talking about trade economy and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
honestly, that's also a bit of a mess. I'm not gonna lie, things get really expensive. Like you have to trade in order to get a singular item. You need to offer your soul, the souls of your friends, your family, and maybe sign a contract with the devil. Pretty much, like it's these items are expensive, like candy cane. Uh, you know, it's not sweet out here. It's really not. Candy
Yeah,
cane is really expensive. I understand why. I get it. While I understand, like, I can understand why these things are expensive, but oh, it's such a mess though. Candy cane is dumb expensive, reasonably so. Prestige bag, dumb expensive,
I
also
mean,
reasonably
yeah,
so.
yeah, that one's
Yeah,
reasonable.
makes sense. J-Fit, flowers, like those big items right there.
I don't
Big
understand
items.
certain items. I really don't get, right. I think,
Okay.
well, obviously it doesn't affect me as much because quote unquote YouTuber privilege, and I do get that. I have that some sense. I do have that. I'm not gonna lie, I do.
You earned it, but
But
you earned it though.
to an extent, yeah, no, honestly. But
You worked for it.
I've noticed that a lot of these things aren't even like logically aren't even worth the value that people have put it in. Stuff like the flowers, like who cares about flowers? Why do I have to give you 2 or 3 Tories for this shit weapon? Just because it's not circulating around the game anymore. That's so terrible. Honestly, I feel like it's so trash. It's so dumb. And a lot of the other seasonal or like 0.5 update weapons that you could literally buy with Robux shouldn't even have high value. I know they don't circulate around anymore, but if you're able to buy it with Robux, why is it worth a Pika, a Tori, and a Hiei just to get a weapon that you could have bought for $2? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of lame that a lot of these things are so overpriced for no reason, bruh.
Yeah, I completely understand how you feel in that regard. Now, of course, I also understand the other side of the spectrum. I'll explain. It is true. These prices are outrageous. But this happens because like the more rare something becomes, you know the whole shtick.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
flowers, okay, flowers, I can kind of I can feel that. But I'll say this though, in defense of flowers, that weapon, if used in the right hands, that can be a nasty weapon. Like the combo extension on that thing, stupid. But anyway, the whole explanation thing. Yeah, these items they just stop revolving around the circulation. They're not there. People get banned, people quit the game. Those are copies of the item lost to time. If they have any kind of like viability in PvP, people are definitely going to exploit it and like use the price and like really, really inflate and stuff like that. And before you know it, I mean, like at one point, candy cane, you say, hey, I want to trade candy cane for Zushi. The person with the Zushi would laugh at you. He would laugh at you and like clown emo. I've never done it before, but I've seen it. I've seen screenshots. We all know it. You know, I don't live under a rock. Okay,
yeah.
you offer candy cane for Zushi at one point, you would get laughed at. Like, bro, what candy cane? That's trash, man. What are you talking about? Zushi? What are you talking about? You know? So it's like these prices, yeah, they get really crazy. Candy cane, I understand. It's been out for a long time. It's like just going back in time to update one. It's been there. But yeah, these prices, oh my God, absolutely crazy. And yeah, I agree with you though. I understand why these prices are the way they are, but I still agree with you though. Like it's outrageous. Like, and this is like hours of farming, like hours of your life you can like never get back. So it's
Yeah.
like, how am I gonna farm all of this and then somehow, and this is rich coming from a guy who's actually done that. Like I've farmed hours. Okay, when I would stream for like 10 hours at times, it's because I'd be free, weekend, have fun. Why
Yeah.
not? I'd stream for like 10 hours, hang with the homies. We'd be farming. So it's like me, I farm. Okay, I know how hard it is to get all these items back. So it's like for me to say that, come on, something ain't right.
Sure.
It's way too many hours. Okay, way too many hours. Drop rates are just crap,
Terrible. Yeah.
crap. And it's like for me, the guy who loves farming, I literally enjoy it. That's just how I am. I'm built like that. Weird, huh? For me to say that, that's something special's going on. Okay, so like, yeah, it's tough. All right, I don't agree with the prices. I understand it. Don't like it. Hours of farming, fun, but also kind of don't like it. Getting to that
Yeah.
point, and yeah, it's. But anyway, that's my take on the whole trade economy thing. The prices are just outrageous. Sum it all up. Prices are outrageous.
I'm pretty sure I traded my candy cane for a Pika.
You didn't. No,
This was a
you get
while
it.
ago. This was like I think I only had the candy cane for like a month or two, and I was like, someone offered me. I wanted a Pika. Someone was like, "Give me candy cane, I'll give you Pika." I said, "All right."
I get it. I understand. I've been in that boat. Listen, AGC, I've been in that boat. Okay, like I've had to look. I love my crew. All right,
Yeah.
they're so cool. I love them. They treat me so good. They're awesome, great people. Generally, I hate the community. I'm sorry. I have my hatred for the community, but like this
I
crew, I
feel
love my
that.
crew. So it's like I'll say this much: my crew. When I want to do something nice for them, I'll do a giveaway. You know, I'll stream for hours on end. I'll pick the game of their choice. I'll play whatever, and I'll do a giveaway. There were times when I thought I had a fruit and like I didn't, and then I'm like, oh crap, you know. But I promised, you know, I promised I give them like a giveaway, you know. So it's like I want to deliver. So I've been in a position where I've had to like say sacrifice a really important item just to get something else so I can deliver on my promise. So I understand what that's like.
It do be like that. It do be
It's
like that.
tough.
What do you
These
think?
guys deserve it, you know. So like I wanna treat them right, man. I want to make sure I want to take care of them.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand where you're coming from in that regard. Because I remember when I used to do giveaways for Silver Moon, blah blah blah. But I don't know. I feel like I had to step away from doing unnecessary giveaways because people like were like dead ungrateful, or even if they'll just be there for the giveaways, and it's just like, okay, I don't want you around just because you think you're gonna get a free fruit. And then even with doing all that like chivalrous acts, right?
Mm.
My server still got hacked twice. Like these guys don't care. Like they're so evil. Bro,
Oh, they are.
getting hacked twice is crazy. For the same people that like you would stick your neck out for, is like, damn, you really did me dirty like that. So it's just like, all right, cool, forget the giveaways. I remember because there was a time, especially back when I was still like trying to grow, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5K subs or whatever, where it's like I'm in university. I have like 50 pounds, $50 left to my name. And it's like, I will do a Robux giveaway. I'll do like $30, $40 Robux giveaway. Have $10 left for like 2 weeks before I get money to pay my accommodation rent and buy food. So I'm using the last of my money for giveaways, and these guys don't give a F. It's like, all right, cool. You know what? I need to start doing this. So it's like sacrificing what you have for no reason. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in the position I'm in now because of, you know, Silver Moon and ADZ gang members and the hard work, the sacrifices. But I don't think I'm gonna stick my neck out for giveaways and all of that anymore. For real, for real. So it's
Honestly, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
yeah, no, it's too much, bro. It's too much. Them
Yeah.
boys, them boys will backstab you any chance they get. But I guess that's my fault for being naive, and so it is what it is, type shit. But moving on from that, what do you think about GPO as a whole? Dev team, update times, update 0 compared to now, etc.
All right. Yeah, that's the meat of the situation right
That
there.
honestly,
Yep.
this is the one right here.
I'll let you know. I'll tell you exactly how I feel. Okay, I don't give a crap. Honestly, I've already lost my content creator role because of some technicality. But yet it was cool for people with like, you know, less than 100 subs to have it, but hey, whatever. What do I know?
Yeah, no,
Anyway, update 0. Fantastic. While I didn't get to really enjoy what I should have enjoyed, like be all right, I did go into public servers every now and then, but like I wasn't always in public servers, you know. I
yeah.
was always in private servers because, you know, just always farming with the homies and stuff like that. But update 0 was definitely awesome. Things were more simple. Yeah, definitely some patches needed to be added, like, you know, some balancing things. Yeah, of course,
Mhm.
makes sense. But update 0 was really nice, you know, and compared to now, oh man, like see, update 0 was just this magical experience, you know. Everybody was new to the game, all right? Because I was there day one. As soon as that game dropped, yo, memory, come
There.
on, man. Yo, come on, bro, it's out. I'm like, oh, all right, yo, okay, yeah, let me get out of bed. Hold on. All right, I'm on my way, man. So like I get on, it's this magical experience where like music is going on, it's nice, everybody's like exploring this new game, everyone's like, just talking and like laughing, smiling. It's all fun and it's all great and all. And then, people start to, and honestly, legendary fruits back then, having a legendary fruit back then was like a great nation in Naruto having a Jinchuriki. Like,
Literally.
yeah, pretty much. Like, if your crew, like, yo, yeah, my guy has a Magu, and I got a Magu on my crew. Yeah, I got a Hiei, and like everybody, oh yeah, I got a Pika, I got a Mera, and then like people would like fight it out, and whatever. Like, oh, my crew's better. Like, oh, no, your crew's trash, and
The
it
era
was a
of
cool,
crews was just so like that time was
cool
so
experience.
crazy, bro.
Cool experience, beautiful experience. It was amazing back then. Things were more simple. Fruits were definitely way more appreciated, if anything. And yeah. And then update. You wanted to hear like comparison of Zero and now, or like talk about each little update, like quick summary.
Hey, whichever one. Which honestly, the full explanation is better than anything.
We get it. All right, no problem. Update one, really cool. First ever Christmas update, event update in general.
Mm-hmm.
I love Christmas. I love Halloween. I love the festivities. So, Christmas, I was totally feeling it. Everybody was beating the crap out of Santa. Dude got paid to just get his ass whooped all day, every day. It was great. Life was just good. Life was good. Candy cane was cool. Fighting Enaru, great experience. Laughing, smiling with your homies. PvP was still relatively chill back then. It wasn't
Yep.
like, to my knowledge, nothing really too crazy. I think Goro came out, if I'm not mistaken. So like,
Yeah.
Goro like, oh my god, Goro, oh, you're toxic trash, but Goro was still cool. Everything was cool. It still had those update one, update zero vibes. It was really cool, cool experience. Um, I really enjoyed update one. Now we have Candy Cane today. So yeah. Anyway, update two, really cool experience. Now we get to go underwater. So that was like, oh my God, Fishman Island, this and that, new bosses, new fruits, new drops. Like it was cool. PvP was starting to get a little weird now.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, I was getting more into it then. My crew was expanding quite a bit. It was update two was it was cool. What? Okay, I think update three we got Sea Beast, if I'm not mistaken. Update three we got
Yeah.
Sea Beast,
Sea
right?
beast. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So update two, we got Fishman Island. We also got Gravido,
Oh yeah,
and
Gravity was for it was Zushi and stuff.
that dude would run your pockets, man. You needed an army to fight that guy. Those sword people, the one
Yeah,
sword style users,
literally.
man. It was not sweet out here. It was like, oh my gosh, it was just crazy. You really needed an army for that guy. Definitely just like Enaru, but worse. Cool experience though. PvP was getting a little weird. Again, I said that PvP was definitely getting a little weird.
That was the blocking era, wasn't it? Everyone was just holding the block button. It
Yeah,
was
pretty
it was
much.
so annoying.
Oh yeah, no, 110% agree. Sucked, annoying, but PvP was definitely taking a turn for the worst, I think, at that point. What else? What else? That's all I don't really remember much about update 2. Like, yeah, no, events and whatever, it was cool. Update
Was
3,
update 2
um,
Tori as well? Yeah, that was Tori.
Tori,
Tori,
oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah.
Oh my god,
Everybody
AGZ
was
Tori.
busting their left nut to try and get themselves a Tori for
Yeah,
real.
Tori. That's what. Okay, so it wasn't update. Okay, all right. So update Tori. All right. I can't believe. I can't believe I almost missed that. Tori. That
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 was
needed to be.
huge.
Okay, look. All right. I feel like um this is gonna be a bit of a hot take. All right. It's gonna be a bit of a hot take.
Hmm.
While I do agree that Tori needs a rework, I feel because like you only use one move and you can only use it when you're transformed. Or you have to like use like a special kind of combo where you like M1 into Phoenix form into that. Like, all right, it's kind of lame. Tori needs a rework, but I think the whole healing thing, while that was like totally unfair, I think, in my opinion,
Yeah,
that totally made it a mythical though, because it's like, what other fruit could do that,
can
you
do
know?
that.
I
Yep.
Yeah, like what other fruit could do that? Like I'm on the fence of it losing that, like when it lost that whole thing about like just getting all of its HP back, no problem. Me, I was like, whatever, like, hey man, it's not easy, people aren't really, they don't sweat on the game, so it's like when someone fights somebody like that, it's like, all right, what am I gonna do? Just I might as well just stop playing, you know? So I understand why people didn't want it. But then to me, I'm like, it was cool fighting something like that. Me, I personally enjoyed fighting something like that. I'm like, oh, you're just a better punching bag for me. Great. Don't mind if I do, you know? And it really gave me that mythical feel like no other fruit could do that. This dude was pretty much God. You couldn't kill him. But then when you did kill him, oh, that's it? Is that all you got?
Yeah,
Why don't you
that's
heal one more time?
that
Oh, wait,
sense
you're
of
unconscious.
achievement was
Yeah, it
crazy when you beat
was
a
great.
Tory user.
It was great. Like friggin', what are you gonna do? Heal again? Oh wait, no, you're unconscious. You can't. You grip them, finish them. It was great. It was really rewarding to kill a Tora user back then. But I do agree. In terms of balancing, it wasn't fair. It really wasn't. A lot of people were struggling. Me, I was having a good time. I was laughing like Kenpachi, like, hey, let's go, better punching bag. Don't mind if I do. But people, really, the community, we were struggling. So I understand the nerf. Tori. I think it was busted. Tori was that healing was absolutely busted, but I think Tori needs a rework. So yeah, Tori back in update 2, that was crazy. I even got to use it a bit for an alt account. I didn't use the healing like that. I didn't
Mhm.
even use Phoenix form healing pretty much. What I would do is I'd fight you up close, and if I got really low, I would turn on the basic healing, which is not nowhere near as like good as Phoenix form healing. And to me, that was like, say you were Naruto, and you needed like that little bit of motivation. You needed to power up. You put on the Jinchuriki cloak and stuff like that.
Oh
You
yeah.
fight Sasuke. And, that was me. Like I wouldn't back down. I'm like, oh yeah, all right, bet, no problem. I'll turn on. Let's go. We're gonna keep going. I'll go. I'm healing. While I'm healing, I'm fighting you. I'm still taking hits, but I'm still giving you hits. And like, see, I was really cool. I like using Tori like that. But then people would just abuse like the whole Phoenix form thing. So anyway, that's my take on Tori now. Update 3. That was it was pretty cool. It was definitely cool. The whole introduction to Sea Beast thing,
Mhm.
that was really cool. I really enjoyed farming Sea Beast. The armor, I love the armor. I love it even now. I'm like a guy. Okay, I'm like a guy who loves Converse. While that shoe is not flashy, something about it is just so satisfying. It's simple, but yet it's just satisfying. The armor, simple but satisfying. I really like the armor. The armor was cool. Stat buffs are still relatively relevant.
Mhm.
Still works now. And it has the drip, like I just said, cool armor, drippy armor, nice stats. I really like the armor. Update 3. What fruits were introduced in update? Wasn't it like
G-
marrow or something?
Gora Mero. I
Ooh.
think. I think. Yeah, Gora Mero.
Ooh, wow. Guro was that was fun, okay? Fighting one of those guys. Those guys, they would sweat, and then red screen and up, here we go again, up tilt
Literally.
into that red screen, man. Like, oh, here we go again. I remember this. It seems awfully familiar. Marrow was, oh yeah, no, Guro was crazy. Guro was absolutely crazy. Cool fruit, crazy. I love how they did it. Some people say they need a rework. That's really, I rarely ever hear it, but I've heard people say it. But then, some people say nerf it. I'm like, honestly, I think the fruit's just fine.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
it's in a
broken.
perfect
Like,
place.
yeah, it's like it's not broken. It's not bad. It's like it's totally viable. I feel like it has the tools to contest with any fruit. It's not broken, but it's not bad either. So, Marrow. At first, it was like no one really used it like that. It's like up tilt into that other technique, I guess. The whole stun wasn't really all that good back then until they buffed it, but
Mhm.
no one really used Marrow like that. I did enjoy the Valentine's update. That was a fun experience. Again, I'm making memories with my crew. I get to hang with the homies. I get to farm a boss, have laughs, talk trash, whatever, all that fun stuff. I really enjoyed that update. Update 3. What else was it? Was Diablo introduced in update 3 or
I think it was Diablo Jambe.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was.
and it got that buff in update 4 with the whole stamina thing. Yeah,
I've
Diablo was
always,
pretty cool.
sorry to cut you off, but I've always found Diablo Jambe
That's
kind of
cool.
useless. Like, even I don't really see anyone use it now, and even then, it was just like people used it, realized how much stamina it drained. It's like, okay, there's no point.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it drained crazy amounts of stamina. While I never used it, I have heard the stories. I have seen videos. It definitely drained killer amounts of stamina. It almost just wasn't viable. You had to play a real bait and punish kind of game.
Yeah.
Let the enemy come to you and have them make a mistake instead of you trying to go in and do what you got to do. It's pretty much how you had to play. And now, well, I'll get to the whole now thing later, but yeah, Diablo was still really cool, aesthetically pleasing. You know, GPO with the aesthetics, they do a really good job. It's really different for me. I'm used to playing Roblox games that just look absolutely garbage in terms of aesthetics. GPO is what really set the standard, and now it's like I'm practically spoiled. I'm not gonna lie, but anyway, Diablo looks gorgeous. I really enjoyed fighting against Diablo users. I loved when they ran out of stamina too. I really loved that. Don't
Yeah,
get me wrong.
punishing them was so fun.
Yeah, and then I used it here and there. I didn't really use it like that, but like, you know, I got to play around with it a bit. It was still kind of fun. I really enjoyed using it to some extent. And yeah, update 3 was nice. I did enjoy the events. I enjoyed Sea Beast, the introduction. Cores were cool. Really cool addition.
Yeah.
And they're out here saving my lives in Publix today. So yeah. And update 4 now.
Ugh.
Update 4. That took a long time. That was a wait.
Yeah.
It was definitely it was like a waiting for update 4. It was like watching evolution happen. You were just sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting, and it never stopped, you know? So like, but when update 4 came out, man, it was cool. It was sweet. Krakens were introduced, Kraken cores, Halloween event. That was awesome. I love Halloween. All right. Maybe even more so than like Christmas. Like I love Halloween. I love spooky type stuff. So
yeah,
like,
spooky season is the best season.
and when they added the whole like you had to acquire these items to summon this boss, I thought, you know, that's really for GPO, that's really different, you know?
Yep.
It's very different. I like that inclusion. You know, you had to summon Baal, you had to whoop him, and then from there you had to go fight the big guy, the Jester,
Which was
Demon Jester.
Jester was terrible. That was like
Dude.
the worst boss in the whole game. I'm so sorry. This
Oh,
is terrible.
I don't
He's
blame you.
teleporting all over the place. He had 1,000,000 HP.
It was like Goku.
Oh my gosh, it was so stupid.
Absolutely. But I really did enjoy farming him though. I never got the J fit, and that means I had to trade for it, and I got it now, so don't mind if I do. But the Jester, man, I spent hours on that guy. I'd have the homies, we would just beat the crap out of him over and over and over and over and never get the J fit. I'm like, wow, man, it really ain't sweet out here. But I really did enjoy the spooky vibes. I really did enjoy seeing the scythe in action. It's really cool. Baal's head. Now, listen, hear me out on the whole Baal's head thing.
Mhm.
Ignoring what it does in the game, think of the lore. You're using the head of a guy who would use fear to mess with people. Now you have that head in your hands, and you can use that same power. That is so cool. You know, it's a really cool item, like lore. Like you're using literally the head to generate the same power
I mean,
as that boss. I think it's a cool thing. It's like a cool like concept. But
it's definitely
other than that,
interesting, but it was
yeah,
damn near useless.
it's a pumpkin head, you know? Pumpkin head boss. You're using his head to use his power, and you're using it on people. I thought that was really cool. That's a cool concept. But of course, in the game, it's like, wow, you're mean for using that. You're a mean person. Like you're mean, and I'm kind of mean too. I'm getting into it. But oh yeah, no, this community. I'm sorry. Look, we're scamming people. We're lying. We're stealing. We're deceiving. We're backstabbing. I have no mercy anymore. I have no patience. If I see somebody in arena, you're getting it.
Honestly. And
You're getting
when
it.
people are loading in, they say, "Oh, 1 minute loading in." I do not care. I'm killing you, but I'm not here to lose.
Now I'm not gonna lie. I'm not on that level yet, though. I've had days where I'm like, you know what? Nah, you're catching it right now. But now I'm still kind of courteous. I don't like doing that, so like I'll still give people that time. But after that, man, oh man, you're getting the hands, dude. You know these hands, man. Rated E for everyone. So, but honestly, update 4, cool update. Again, fighting PvP was, oh my god, just becoming a real mess. You know, Afro dashing and stuff like that. And well, I was back in update 3, but then you know things, glitches and stuff. People are using those glitches to get and then move stacking, and oh my, move stacking with Diablo. I fought two people, surprisingly, two people ever. I lost to the first guy. We were both down 1 stock. I pretty much had him, but then he pulled it. Oh, I fought 3 people actually. I lost to two of them, the first two, because like they would just out of nowhere pull it right out of their bums and then just hit me with it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool, thanks, appreciate it. And they just grip me. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Yeah, arena for you. Fought a third guy who did it, and I'm like, oh no, it's not gonna save you this time. I won, man. I whooped that guy, beat the brakes off that dude. But yeah, move stacking that needs to go. Update 4, cool update. Don't get me wrong, cool update, but it is definitely outlived its it's what's the word? It's captivation. It was captivating at one point. Now it's like I'm kind of like
after that first 1 to 2 months and no one's seen any update or nothing like that. It's just like, oh, okay, what are we doing here now? And in terms of content, update 4 was pathetic. Now there were some good features. You got Kraken. 2 sword style was really unique. It was nice. I'm not gonna lie. In order to actually get 2 sword style was actually pretty engaging. Hockey V2, the whole process, you had to defeat the Kraken, get the spirit, the book, whatever. It was okay. I won't lie, it was decent. But update 4 as a whole, actually pathetic. I'll give it like a 2 out of 10. You had the Karoo, which was locked behind actually having to buy it. So you waste your money to buy a Karoo. The Karoo runs out of stamina, and then you have to wait or feed it? Oh, nah. And then you had the Karoo racing. Oh, that was the most lazy, low effort, last minute BS I've seen in my life. The map was, the Karoo racing design was made in 2 seconds because there was no effort put into that. And then you're racing on a bird that runs out of stamina before you even make it halfway through the track. No, I'm so sorry. It was just so bad. It was so terrible. Spawning in whatchamacallit, what's his name? The sand guy, forgot his name. Crocodile. Was okay. It was okay. You had to get the stuff, explore the city, and then spawn in through the shrine. But the city was big and bland. Literally, the quest they put there was terrible. The civilians are useless. The crabs was okay. Crab Cutlass was, oh god, so broken, so OP. Man. So it was beautiful though. It wasn't like a annoying type of OP. It was kind of cool. Like it was the coolest weapon in the game. And then they nerfed it to the point where it's not even like, oh, they nerfed the weapon and it's, you can still use it, but there are better weapons. They nerfed it to the ground. There's no point using this shit anymore. It was just all over the place. Update 4 was like so bad. I cannot lie. Kraken farming was basically the best thing you could do because Kraken and Sea Beast farming gives more EXP than you get than actually doing the quest on the Alabaster. So what's the point of doing Alabaster quest if I can just Sea Beast and Kraken farm? It was just so counterproductive. It was so stupid. Update 4 was a solid 2 out of 10 for me. I won't lie.
Feel that. I do disagree with you on one thing though, the whole Kraken thing being the best thing you could do. I'm sorry, but there's some sort of a magic that never seems to die when it comes to running people's pockets in GPO.
Which is
finding them in public servers, man, and just running their pockets. I'm sorry, man. That's a magical experience. I'm like in love when I do it. I'm like, oh my god, I kill you, and I'm so happy I met you, and I hope we have a great relationship. I'm gonna take all your bounty. Just it's a nice experience. But yeah, I'd say. See me, all right, look, you gotta understand me. I'm way easier to like satisfy, so like I'll give it a lot higher rating. Hockey V2. Wow, you really reminded me of a lot of things I forgot about because when you think about it, there's so much in this game. There's just a lot of things that have changed and whatnot. So like when you mentioned 2 sword style, Hockey V2, I'm like, I forgot all about this stuff. Oh my god, I'm so used to it. It's like, it's like just this thing. We're like whatever about it,
Yeah.
But when hockey was like this thing, oh my god, it reminds me. Hockey didn't last for like only lasts for like a minute, but like hockey, I'll say this. I'll give credit where it is due. I will pay my compliments to the chef. Hockey V2 was so needed. I am happy that it was included. Needed because running out of hockey. Oh my god, terrible. I have sold the most important fights ever because I ran out of hockey. I remember I was doing a 0 to 100 wins challenge with just Kiribachi alone. No fruit, nothing. I was like, you know what? I want to get better. I want to work my basic handling, my basic fundamentals of Kiribachi, and I want to just throw hands with people. I did it for 2 streams. I fought this Goro user right off rip, talking all this trash, whatever, stuff like that. It was a really close fight. This was like back in, I think, update
Update
2, maybe
2.
3, if I'm not mistaken.
Update
Really
3
close fight.
fights were terrible. Oh god.
Probably, yeah. So update 3, yeah, friggin' I almost won, and then Hockey sold me. Like I needed just one more combo, and he was dead, and then I could talk my crap on the victory screen, and you get to hold that, and yeah, I'm never fighting you again because you get to hold that for the rest of your life now. No, that didn't happen. I lost because Hockey sold me, and yeah. So honestly, Hockey V2, thank you. FOU, thank you, devs. It was a real needed addition. I'm not gonna lie.
That
We
was
needed Hockey V2.
definitely needed.
We needed it. Oh my god, we needed it
100%.
so badly.
Because
Hockey
as
V2
soon
was
as
great. I'm
update
sorry.
3 hit,
Mm.
people had so much health. The fights would last like 10 minutes. I remember there was a 10-minute fight between 2 people. It was so dreadful. As soon as you run out of Hockey, it just becomes a shit fest. It was so annoying, bro.
Absolutely crazy.
Oh,
And
I forgot.
yeah.
They nerfed the fuck out of Ken Hockey. Oh god, Ken Hockey right now Ken Hockey is the most useless feature in the game. Well,
Really?
maybe not the most. But like you get hit by anything and it takes you out of your Ken Hockey state.
Did it always do that or no?
No, before you could like dodge Pika kicks, you could dodge the magma punches and eruption, etc. They nerfed it, even though it wasn't even that big of an issue. I won't lie. You only had 10 dodges, and sometimes when you activate Ken Hockey, it doesn't even activate. Sometimes you don't even get all your dodges back, but they still managed to nerf it for some reason. You know, everyone complains about something, but nerfing it, people don't even use it in fights anymore because it's like before people would say, "All right, we can do this fight." Or this wager, but you can't use Ken Hockey. Or we could use Ken Hockey the first round or whatever. Right. Now people don't even say stuff like that. Because who the hell what's the point of using Ken Hockey now? Literally
damn, I guess I'm different. I'm different then. I use it and I get away with it.
I mean, if you get away with it, shit, GG. But everything knocks you out of that state. And once you get knocked out, it's like 30-second cooldown. And you have to spam the G button for it to even activate sometimes. It's so bad. It's so bad.
You know, I'll say this. PvP, see, update 3, update 4, I started to get real into PvP, so like I started to learn when to use Ken Hockey and when not to use it. When it is most effective and when it is not most effective. So like while there are people who are like, I mean, I get hit once with it and it's all gone. Absolutely right. But when you know when something is coming and you can totally do something to stop it, oh my god, I take big advantage of it. I fought so many people that would I would purposely bait them. I would want them to use a certain technique to get rid of my Ken Hockey. That way I can get that on cooldown. I still have my Ken Hockey because I wanted them to use that technique, so I was able to get away from it, avoid it, whatever. I have won some of my most difficult fights using Ken Hockey because, like, you know, you got people using Elo with like 70 plus M1 damage, and oh, that's fun, you know. So when I use Ken Hockey, I use it right. Okay, I don't mean to brag or anything like that, but I think I do a good job in using it. Like, I know, example, gravity users. That is a good one. You use Ken Hockey, their pull, their push, useless. You know, the only way they're going to get rid of it is if Meteor, but then it's like, I want you to use Meteor. I'm expecting you to use it. So it's like, I can either perfect block it because I've gotten better at that, or I can just straight up avoid it because I'm expecting it. So then it's like, they use their they're losing their most powerful tools to snatch me up and get me in an infinite combo. And I get to be, you know, here scot-free, getting in my own combos because I'm more so up close and personal. I don't need to pull you from a distance. I can just go right up to your face and do what I got to do, you know?
I haven't seen too many gravity users lately.
Yeah, after the nerf, yeah. But I did fight a really sorry to kind of deviate, go off course, but I did fight and he's like leaderboard, by the way. This dude is something special. He was like, I fought him. He was like number 6 on the leaderboard. This wasn't too long ago. His name's Jack. He did go back to placing in 9 in terms of like 1v1 wins, but That dude was just crazy with Zushi. I tried. There wasn't really much I could do. While I do play the game quite a bit in terms of PvP, this dude, he sleeps with the game on, okay? He totally sleeps with the game on. He's totally practicing those combos in his dreams. He is just the dude's crazy, you know? So, shout out to that guy, Jack. Whatever you do, man, wherever you go, whatever your sinister plots are, man, I hope it all works out for you because holy crap, that guy's good. Anyway, yeah, I don't really see tons of Zushi users as anymore. I see a lot of Itos. See a lot of Magu users, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm kind of mad at the fake Magu users showing up like, yo, that was my swag, okay? Like you can't just come up and take my swag like that, all right? Like that was my swag. So like, oh, everything into eruption. I don't even do that. I don't even do that. My eruption does like 100, okay? And what is 100 nowadays?
Yeah,
Nothing.
literally nothing.
Nothing. Like I'm mostly Kiribachi damage. I'll do like 40 plus, and I don't even use Baal's head like that. I don't use it on that account, so it's like I don't have combo extension like that. I have to like wait. I have to reset. I have to actually outdo you in terms of fundamentals. So it's like, yeah. But anyway, update 4 was crazy. It was two sword style was just oh my god, that thing was like post nerf, it was insane. Everyone was using it. Everybody and their grandmother was using it. It was abused. It was used. It was abused. Everybody used it, and yeah. But after the nerf, cool, balanced, still fun to use. Geppo. Now that was a cool thing. Adding a Geppo trainer, awesome. Now I see a lot of Fishman users, so no surprise there.
Taking
Um,
over. The boys
yep,
taking over the game, bro.
no surprise. See two sword style users more often. Um, yeah, honestly, Geppo trainer, cool addition. What else? What else? A lot of things happen in Update 4 because it's been lasting so long. Thanks, Foyu. Yeah, it's just been lasting so long. I remember when Foyu was like, look, Update 5 is going to come out faster than Update 4. Now, I granted, he's not a psychic, maybe he has more ideas, he didn't see all this coming, but oh my God, man, it's taking forever, dude.
Forever, bro.
Go on Update 5, man. Plain and simple. Oh my God. I'm looking forward to Update 5 though. Yeah, update 4 was cool. It definitely had its pros and cons. I give it like, I still have fun with it. Look, I'll just say 5 out of 10. All right, ain't the worst update ever, but oh my God, we've been at it for too long. I need Update 5, man. Like I need these new weapons. I need these new fruits. I want to experiment with some builds. I want to have a good time, man. Go back to discovering new islands and stuff like that. Like I'm looking forward to the new island coming out. I'm looking forward to the new bosses and stuff like that. One thing I want to mention, all right? The drip. Okay, I've been looking forward to bleach clothing for a really long time. I want to rock that Stark outfit.
When did they announce
Marines,
that update 2?
yeah, they did, and it's update 4, and we still don't have it. Veneer, what's going on, man? The Marine drip. Look, I'm not a Marine. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a Marine, but hey, I want to talk for everybody. Where's the Marine drip at? Aokiji, Akainu, Kizaru, the pink-haired chick with the cages. A lot of traps in the game. I'm sure a lot of people would love to cosplay as that. Freaking, what's her name? Glasses female. Smoker. There's like a number of Marines with drip that you could totally use, and we're just waiting for that, and it's still not here. Like, where's the drip at? What's going on?
Honestly, I don't know what's up with these guys and this, like announcing something and then withholding it for like 10 years. It don't make any sense.
I don't get it. Like, what are these magical outfits or something? Like, what are they? They're gonna just be outfits. Why are you constantly withholding them?
And
like,
it's not even like they're not done. They're already done. We've seen them. They've taken pictures with them. They've put it on the Discord server, but still not here.
it's insane. Honestly, I've been looking forward to these outfits for a really long time, and it's like one outfit I really do want though. What I really want, maybe in like another update for like Halloween, maybe in like the future. One outfit I really want is an Among Us outfit, and here is why. I know, it's funny. Here's why though. Like I said before, this community, man, we are something special. We are out here lying, stealing, deceiving, backstabbing, murdering. We're imposters. We're freaking imposters, man. So it's like
so dead.
Dude, I would pay. I'd pay to use an Among Us outfit to sack and pillage in a public server. I totally would. Totally would. I'd love an Among Us outfit.
Okay, well,
Straight up.
maybe we can skip the whole Among Us thing.
No, AGZ,
maybe
come on, not you
maybe we
too.
can skip Among
No,
Us.
not you too. See, what brought the idea was the Squid Game outfit. What do you think about that outfit actually?
Uh, I mean, I guess it was cool for like a day or two.
Oh, day or two. Damn. All right, that's
Like,
fair. See, okay.
it's so irrelevant now. It has no value as well. No one gives a fuck about it. Like, yeah, it was cool for a day or two, honestly.
Feel that. I never was into Squid Game. I heard tons about
Did
it.
you watch it?
No, not ever. I never got into
I
it
do
and never
recommend.
watched it.
I do
Yeah,
recommend it for real, for real.
I might check it out. But I like the outfit. See, from a guy who's never like actually seen the series or whatever it is, the movie, whatever it is. Outfit's cool, glowing, shapes, cool. I think that was cool. Really cool for Halloween at least.
Mm-hmm.
I rock that every now and then though. Just be that sus hooded figure killing people. That's just what I do. So I don't know. I do that every now and then, but typically though, I'm always with my afro. You can't miss it. Um, but yeah, these updates, they've been cool. Obviously, there've been some cons. Now about all right now, updates aside, cool and all, but updates aside, what I don't like, what I've been seeing, and why I've like pretty much left the Discord because like I've just been seeing this. I'm not into the false alarms where like they'll post something and like it'll just be absolutely completely meaningless. It'll just be like a series of emojis that mean absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
That's value signature.
I don't I'm not into it. Like look, you've been blue balling us for like months now, okay? We've been trying to get this update, enjoy update 5, but like and then you're like, "Hey, look. Oh, look, something's in Sneak. Oh my god. Let's check it out. I'm so excited. I wonder what it is." Emojis. Oh, and then there was this really good one. I laugh about it now, but when I first seen it, I was just infuriated. Um I there was like Benir posted this thing about it was like a small little tiny video thing and it was just these two Roblox characters dancing a slow waltz, and I'm like, Veneer, what the fuck, man? What is this? What does this mean? Does this even mean anything? And I'm not gonna lie, I raised hell about it in like the general speech in the Discord thing. So
Yeah.
like, I don't really talk there a lot, but like. Sometimes I like to just show up, say hi, whatever. But then I'm like, oh no, I'm going to express myself this time. And then I'm like, yo, what is this? I'm like, yo, we're out here waiting for this update, and Benir's out here clowning, man. Like, come on, man. What's this? So it's like that's how I lost my content creator role, by the way. I brought too much attention to myself. But I was like, I didn't care. I'm like, yo, nah, come on, Benir. Really, man? We're out here waiting for this update 5, and you're out here just laughing at us, man. Man, it's messed up, dude. So that's one thing I don't like. When they just have false alarms, they'll like say, "Look, hey, check out this thing we've got on the channel going on. Check it out. Update, perhaps." We look and it's just emojis, or it's just something completely insignificant, or it's a conversation going on. Yo, guys, take it to the DMs. You got DMs, right? Go just talk in there. Like just birthdays, sure, whatever. But I think why not announcements? Like not like sneak peeks. You would literally have like 2 announcement channels. Why not post that there? We've been waiting for this update for so long, and this is like a very common thing. This is like a regular thing. Like we'll have an update, and we'll wait, and then it's just the same thing. So like we've already been through this before, and like they just do it over and over. Where like they'll just say, "Hey, check out the sneak peek channel." We look, and then it's just something completely irrelevant,
Yep.
no meaning to it, and it's like, what? Why? Like literally, why? We're out here like playing your game, actively supporting you. Granted, this community sucks, so they say a lot of things. So I understand. Honestly, I get it. If OU like hates us, I'm not even like surprised at this point anymore. I understand. I completely get it. I hate us too. I do. And yeah, but this whole like just false advertisement, look in the sneak peek channel, and then just it being a bunch of emojis that mean absolutely nothing. Like I'm talking like just facial expressions, like not the whole violin thing, that like whatever instrument that Brooke uses, like, that means something, considering what we know, that actually means something, but like the whole multiple faces thing going on, it's like, why? What's the
Hella goth
point?
faces and stuff.
Yeah, they're just trolling at and they know they are. They know they totally enjoy it, and it's like, and then it's like, fake fake release dates or whatever, stuff like that. There was this whole thing about what is this guy Bronco on TikTok dropping these
Oh,
pretty
the
much giving out these sneaks early,
sneaks
man, like
early, yeah.
leaking things. Like, honestly, I'm gonna say it like this: I get banned, so be it. Just pretty much proves my point. Thank you, Bronco. Thank you for doing their job. Because like they're just holding all this crap, and it's like, we're out here wondering where this update is. Are they even working on this update? We're getting no update. We're getting like no sneaks whatsoever. And Bronco's out here dropping bombs. Like, thank you, Bronco. Holy crap. Thank you. Like, why does it take somebody leaking your stuff to now? Foyu started to finally move his ass in terms of like showcasing things when Bronco was dropping these leaks. Like, oh, I might as well do it anyway. Why couldn't
Yeah,
you have
I
done
did.
it?
I
Well,
did
why did?
hear about all of that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I wasn't really too invested, but then everyone's like, "Oh, Foyu's only dropping these showcases early because Bronco was leaking
Yeah.
everything."
What do you think about that?
I mean, I gotta be careful what I say.
I get it.
But
I get it. I get it.
if let's say, for instance, I didn't have to be careful, I would say he's doing what he's got to do. Honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? Very in the neutral ground, because I don't. It's like, okay, it's not your place to leak it, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, do your thing. Like, I get it. I definitely understand. It's reasonable. And then I
Honestly,
understand how the devs feel, blah 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 as well. But I'm definitely neutral on that. I didn't even really know about it until afterwards, anyway. So it's just it's what it is to me.
honestly, if you want to crop all of that out, I don't even like blame
No,
you, man.
no,
I for
we'll
a
keep
sec,
it in. We'll keep it
yeah,
in.
for a sec, I completely forgot. I completely forgot. Like, dude, working 16 hours, going to sleep, and now just waking up, bro. My mind is not where it needs to be right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, that whole Bronco thing, that was crazy. I wish that didn't have to happen. I wish Foy would just like. And look, we don't need these big, giant updates. I'm saying like little mini things, like have fixes every now and then, like do some maintenance, fix it every now and then. Like there are some things, problems that are like very apparent, that have been apparent since the old updates, that are still here. Why don't we fix that during these long waits? Fix
Like
those little
what?
problems that we have, maybe add little small, um what's what is it, slice of life type of updates, really small, like, I don't know, maybe the inclusion of a small fruit, tiny, and I don't know, something, maybe a new outfit, I don't
Those
know,
are
maybe like,
essentially the .5 updates, though. No.
yeah, but then it's like you're waiting, but that's like point 0.5, but then it's just that one time, and then there's still problems that arise, and it's like, this community, we're trying to make it known to them, and they probably don't read suggestions like that. I mean, I actually, they started to. They did make a whole channel about like, they're reading suggestions, and like, okay, I'll give them that. Never mind, I was wrong. They're actually starting to nowadays, so that's cool. Good on them. That's really cool of them, honestly. About time. Thank you. I mean, yeah. But I'd say like little updates every now and then, like not the point 0.5 ones where those take months to happen. I'm talking like, every 2 weeks maybe, like, or maybe every other month, like there's just this obvious problem happening, and then like you fix it. They do that every now and then, but like I still see problems that have been just a thing for months now, and it's like, why does it take a whole 7 months to like, publish that fix? I don't get it. Why does it have to be in this one giant update when you could just identify the problem, see it, make it known that you're fixing it, and then it just gets fixed in like a couple of weeks, like that'd be really cool. There's really just so much to, GPO, man. There's so much to talk about. Like, you really reminded me of a bunch of things that were in the back of my head that I completely forgot about. There's so much with GPO to talk about. But yeah, just I don't the whole veneer thing, you just, the whole trolling that they do every now and then. Haha, funny, yeah, cool. But it's like now it's been happening for months. It's getting old. It's already old. I'm not into it. I wish they just wouldn't do that anymore, or at least like, just give it a rest for a bit. And I don't know, maybe give us like a release date really soon. I don't know. It's been like how long? Like 7 months now, I think.
7 going on 8.
Going on 8, yeah. So, but yeah, honestly though, overall, what you asked another question. So you said updates. Um, okay, how about this? Let me talk about what I'm looking for. You're cool with me talking about update 5, right? Like what I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
forward to,
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
100.
Cool. All right. I love the weapons that I've seen so far. I love Brook as a character. So when I
Mhm.
saw his soul cane, I was very, very excited. I'm looking forward to using it. Me, considering a guy, I rock an afro. I love Brook. It's only right that I use the soul cane. So I'm totally gonna just use that and box people up with that in arenas and publics. I'm looking forward to that a lot. Um, One thing I want to really mention, Brooks Fruit coming out, like just out of nowhere. We had literally no idea. I had zero idea that fruit was even a possibility, like that it was just gonna like drop like that. I just thought these 3 fruits and that's it. No, they hit us with a 4th fruit, Brooks Fruit, and it was just so out of left field, and I was loving it. I was watching the reveal thing, and I'm like, wow, this is a little weird. Because at first I'm like, oh, this is acquired taste. This is an acquired taste right here. But then I'm like, you know what? I watched it again. I'm like, no, this is pretty cool. This is really different. I'm looking forward to that fruit coming out. I'm really looking forward to how the sweats apply it in PvP. I want to see videos about it. I want to see people complain about it. People say it needed. I want to see that drama. I don't know. The drama's fun to
People
watch. It's
people
fun to
are
watch.
people are rumoring a 5th fruit. I saw a leak. I'm not gonna get into detail about it, but they're saying there's gonna be a non-canon fruit.
Really? Oh my god! All
Yeah, I
right.
saw a picture of it. I can't go into detail, but
Okay.
they're saying
All right.
non-canon 5th fruit. I don't know too much about the fruit anyways, but I was like, oh, okay, non-canon fruit. So 5 fruits is crazy, but I feel like it's the 5 fruits gonna take away from the actual content that update 5 brings. Is it? Yeah, because honestly, you could bring 50 fruits, but like if update 5 is trash, it's still gonna be trash. Just because you brought good fruits into the game doesn't really change anything. But there was one thing I will say about update 5 that I saw uh as being a tester that kind of disappointed me. I'm not gonna speak about that at all. It kind of disappointed me because it was low-key just copy and paste,
Oh
which
my
I'll
god.
speak about when update 5 actually comes out. But
Yeah.
it's like it is what it is. I saw like a really early version of update 5 though, so things may not change, but it kind of just annoyed me a little bit, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. If you know, you
Honestly.
know.
What
I
do
get
you
it.
what do you think about the quote unquote battle royale mode that we were meant to get at some point?
Honestly, I'm not battle royale. I think that'd be a really cool addition. I feel as if GPO we're just stuck in arena or stuck in Publix. Not even. See, this is so weird. Like GPO is just this thing. I don't really have any words. I'm looking forward to it. I'll just say this. I'll keep it nice and simple. Sorry for rambling, by the way, but
No, it's
I,
okay.
I really am. I really am looking forward to it to see what they have in store for us regarding that. It sounds like it's going to be a very interesting time, and I wonder what it will. I wonder
I
what
feel
will it spark in the future. You know?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the battle royale mode will reignite my passion for this game. Because
Okay.
right now, I won't lie to you, like the thought of like actually sitting down and like playing GPO for long periods of time gives me a headache. I procrastinate, I hesitate, I put stuff off. But this battle, like, I kind of feel like it's hard to get a battle royale mode wrong because there's
5v5
just
crews. Stuff.
there's so many things you could do with it. Like I don't even want it to be crew based. Like couldn't care less about crews. Crews is irrelevant to the game now. But just in general, like okay, battle royale mode. Um and if you win, you have a chance of getting a devil fruit. Like and would make the game so competitive. It will add a competitive aspect to the game with that I feel like Arena doesn't really give. Because Arena's cool, whatever. You got the people on the leaderboard, the people that actually play the game all day and night, the tryhards, whatever. But the Battle Royale mode, it would add a competitive edge that we just don't have in the game. It's like, I don't know. I feel like there'd be some sort of satisfaction for it. If they get it right, though, it's a big emphasis on if, honestly. Or if they could even pull it off properly. It's not some half-hearted attempt at a game mode to get people to play. Especially with GPO going free, Battle mode would be huge, bruh.
Man, I'm looking forward to that. And honestly, I don't know how they're going to apply it. I'm very interested in how they do it. And
Yeah.
going back to the whole what I'm looking forward to an update real quick, just real quick. Just in general, the drops. I'm looking forward to that. I don't think I was really all that clear, but just the drops in general. I'm really looking forward to the boss drops. But anyway, going back to the battle royale thing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what they're going to do with that. I don't know how it's going to work, considering it's tough to even get a. I mean, well, not really, but you know how like you just sit in a 1v1 queue and someone will just show up, right? Like no problem. But
Yeah.
if you try to sit in a 5v5 queue, unless you like set that up, no one's gonna really
No
show
one's
up.
gonna show up. Exactly. And that's why I'm
Yeah,
thinking it would only be like singles or duos.
yeah. So like, what
Because if
would
you have
battle
more than
royale be?
two, I feel like it'll just be trash.
Yeah, I get it. So it just makes me think, how would battle royale even work? Like,
I,
how do
f-
you?
I feel like Battle Royale would work way better than 5v5. First, if they keep it singles and duos only, right?
Okay.
It's better because people don't have friends. Okay, people don't have friends, so the only people doing stuff like 5v5 are people with friends. So Battle Royale, keep it singles or duos, and the game's gonna be free. So that's already a lot of people. Offer it the singles and duos, and then adding that incentive to know you can have fun whilst in Battle Royale, and you actually get rewarded for playing the game mode is a double win. Because Battle Royale games are actually like fun. And then knowing that you beat the 100 players there and you have a chance of getting a fruit. Or maybe it will be like top 3 players have a chance of getting fruits. And then obviously if you're first, you have a higher chance than if you were third. Regardless, it would add more incentive. So even if you do duos, if your duo wins with you, you both get a chance of getting a fruit. You can there's ways to push people to playing the game mode. It's the same way people don't really like doing dungeons, but they grind it anyways because it's probably the best chance you have of getting a fruit. Especially Cupid dungeon, now that it's guaranteed you'll get something. So they can definitely push players towards playing that battle royale mode easily, 100%.
You know, now that you put it that way, I can actually see that working because to try to get a team, that's one thing, all right. To fight another team, that's totally two different things right there. But to just show up in like a queue as like your own like you're just representing yourself, and then other people show up, and then there's actually incentive like a double fruit or whatnot. I can actually see that working out. I can see that being a thing, especially for the people who love to fight in the game. I can see that totally being a thing. I still do think Cupid like dungeons, I hear that might still be a thing, like something related to Cupid dungeons will still be. I hear that might be a thing still.
Yeah, I
I
think
feel
the
like that
nearest
would
said it.
yeah, I feel like that would still like take the lead in terms of like just best way to get a fruit. But like the whole battle royale thing, I think that'd be a really good time, and also it'd be really cool to say you won, beat all 100 other people, and you got big money from that. I think that'd be really cool.
Honestly, I feel like
See that
that's
working
gonna
out.
be huge.
It'd be
Honestly,
really cool. I think it'd work out.
should hopefully fingers crossed because that's
I'm
like
gonna
my last hope for this game for real, for real. Honestly,
hear you on
praying,
that. Mm.
praying. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get that with update 5. The rate the devs bring out updates probably be a whole nother year before that game mode even comes out for real, bro.
Yeah.
I doubt that they've even started like doing it, making it. So
Makes sense. I get it. I honestly thought maybe that could have been the thing that was taking forever because that seems like such a complex, sophisticated mode to add because it's like you'd have to have a whole map and you have to figure out. I'm not a developer, but that stuff sounds really complicating. So I could just imagine that would be like really, really annoying and a hassle and difficult to implement. But
yeah,
hey, I think you're right though. You're onto something. I think so. It makes sense.
it could go crazy, super 50-50. But I'm not gonna lie, that is just about all the time we have, my boy.
All right. Hey, thanks for having me.
Man,
I'm really happy
I
to be here.
appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for coming. It was a nice talk. Grand Peace Online. The game's honestly a headache, bruh.
Yeah, that it is, but I can't help but still enjoy it. I don't know. It still has us, man. If we're still talking about it, we're still making
You know,
content on it every
honestly,
now and then. It still kind of has us, not
it
gonna lie.
has us right. Honestly, we're stuck for a while. Hopefully, a game comes out that is actually good, so we can play something else. But it is what it is. But if you want to come on the show again, man, let me know. I'm gonna try slot you. I can slot you in again. Maybe when Update 5 comes out, get your opinion on that after a couple weeks in.
That'd be cool, and hopefully I'd be like 50 times less nervous and like actually not so tired. Oh my god, this was anxiety attacking me the entire time.
Nah,
Sorry
it
for
was
all the
all good.
rambling, and I did appreciate talking, and it was really cool. This is like my first time like actually like vocally talking to you, so that was really cool.
That was
Thank
all
you for
good. We
having me
gotta do
here.
it again. No problem. I appreciate you for coming, for real, for real. So I'm gonna see you later. Muchas gracias. It was
Hey, de
very
nada,
fun.
man. De nada, dude. De nada, man. All right, I'll be seeing you, AGZ.
I see you later, my boy.
Alrighty, take care now. Peace.
All right, so that was Memory Lane, y'all boys. So all his links will be down in the description. Y'all boys can hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Actually, a very cool, chill dude. And hopefully, y'all boys enjoyed this episode of RoTalks. As your host is the most Revolveragz signing out. Peace.